could you take them out for me?
Shaking like a leaf.
And shuffle them.
I'm not very good at shuffling.
That's alright. Neither am I.
Oh, sugar.
That's alright.
Yeah.
Right, flip them so they're like that. Alright. Right, I want you to rearrange them in any order you want. Like, say, that one on that one. On, like,
It's
make
got to
sure-
go into one pile, but you've got to put them on top of each
Right,
other.
okay.
or underneath it.
Right, okay.
But as long as you make one pile.
I'm shaking like a leaf. Can you see much?
Yeah, you can actually.
Right, so what I can do, I can do this one for you, that one, I can do that one, and
Yeah, but you got to tell her what they are.
these ones. So this one,
Yeah.
these ones, these two are like the future, from no future. The way you want to, like, see, go, like,
The future.
the progression and where you need to be from point A to point B. The star is just where you are standing now and where your goals will be,
Okay.
or how your goals should be.
Yeah.
These are just the way of the head, basically, the way, basically, from, like, if you want to set sail from England to the Isle of Wight, do you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's basically they're all sort of similar. But one lot is for goals, one lot is for future.
Yeah.
Which
In the future.
future? Okay, so that would leave you with these two.
Okay.
I would prefer to go for number 4 because it will give you more of a description.
Okay.
Or if you want a quick session, it'll be number 3.
Okay.
But my advice would be that one. But it's totally your call.
I'll go with number 4.
Number 4?
Yeah.
Okay. So number 1 is the key, or main aspects. So, and number 2 is the past, or what is already there. Number 3 is the future, or something new to be taken into account. 4 is the root, or the base. So your starting point maybe, or where you need to root yourself and anchor yourself. And number 5, the crown, the opportunity, the trend.
Right, okay.
So
What's the trend?
what I normally do is read the prognosis and tendency of each card and then give you what I think, what I feel, if that makes sense,
Okay.
out of the book. So, are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Right. So, Queen of Pentacles. That's a good start. Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. King. So, the Queen of Pentacles signifies a power within us that can carry us up to the peak experience and the highest level of performance. It may be necessary to make special efforts to reach higher levels, although it may also be necessary first of all to climb down from the pedestal. Does that make sense? It's the first card. So you know, it could make sense later.
Okay.
Swords. Swords. 7 of Swords. The figure takes 5 swords. The swords quintessence in taking the time to learn, heal old wounds with new solutions. 2 swords are left out or leftovers. Are you healing from something?
No. Well.
Maybe a loss of
Yeah.
something? Or
Well. Yeah. I'd hope so.
have the courage of your dreams and strength to face unsolved puzzles of your life.
Okay.
So maybe in order to move forward, you need to have the strength to face the unsolved puzzle in your life. So something is not fitting in your life, and you need to you need to fix it
Yeah.
in order to move on, because
That makes sense.
you know
I know that one. Yeah.
you kind of you take 2 steps forward and then you take 1 back because something is holding you back.
Yeah.
So, third one, 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups. 6 of Cups. 2 cups are standing. You can choose which feeling and needs you take with you and which ones you leave behind. Disillusionment recognises an illusion. Learning a new lesson sets a huge amount of energy free. So to me, that's 2 cups are standing. You can choose which feelings and needs you take with you and which ones you leave behind. So maybe you're harbouring some negative energy, negative feelings. You need to separate that.
Yeah. Kelly.
And you need to not box them up, like resolve those negative issues and move on. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like you need to realise which is illusion and which is reality.
Yeah.
You know, and you'll have a new oomph. You know, you've got this new found energy that will take on the world, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Five of Swords. It's never too late and seldom too early to work through emotions and learn from them. You will learn a lot. So I feel like you've got a lot of negative emotions that you're working through right now.
Yep.
In this current situation in your life.
Yep.
Whether it be with personal stuff, people, family, or this is not a negative. What I'm getting is that you'll learn some stuff, maybe positive, negative, but you'll learn to grow, overcome them, and everything will be better off.
Yeah.
You know. So, what is that? 4 of Cups. Got a lot of cups, isn't there? 4 of Cups.
She can't use glasses.
Cups, 4. So this ends in a positive. Meditation helps you find the words to describe experiences and impressions which you have failed you till now. So I feel like you haven't really opened up about your feelings, maybe. There's something worrying you, saying, inside that you want to get off your chest, but you haven't found the right words to express them, and it either ends up in arguments or shit. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's just getting you, and it's just like you don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And it's just like trapping you. Sometimes you only have personal reasons for doing something, and those are more than good enough to lead you along the path towards happiness. So you're on the right path, maybe, or maybe you will take a choice that will lead you down to the path of happiness.
Yeah.
So it is good.
Yeah.
You will
Fair
become
play.
happier,
Yeah.
but you need to express your emotions.
Mm-hmm.
You need to get it off your chest. You need to talk about it, whether it be with a partner, a counsellor, whatever. Does anything hit home?
Yeah, that one.
Okay. So how do you feel about this? Like,
Let's talk about this one again. What about that one? Because we didn't get much from that one.
Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles signifies a power within us that carries up to peak experiences and the highest levels of performance. So I think you have the power to control the situation that is presented to you right now, to express your emotions that would lead you to this point from this point. But at this moment, I think you're at this point here and you feel like you haven't got the power, but you have to realise you have the power to go down this avenue to be like, right, yeah, okay, I need
to do this to get there.
yeah. And the only way you can do that is by expressing yourself, by talking.
Yeah.
It may be necessary to make special efforts.
Yeah.
So maybe do something with that special person in your life to be like, right, you know, we need to sit down, have a chat, right, you know. But first you need to step down in order to have that power to be in a better position. Does that make more sense now?
Yeah.
So how does that make more of a...
Yeah, it's mad because when I was seeing my counsellor, I was talking to her about things. It was mainly on my mental health.
Okay.
And she said that I needed to accept something to move on with my mental health and help with my mental health.
Wow.
And I'm stuck at that acceptance at the moment because she went, once you've accepted that thing, then you'll be able to move on and your mental health will get a lot better.
Yeah.
But I'm stuck at the moment. I mean, I know I need to do that, but in a way I don't want to. Does that make sense? But I know I need to do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it totally makes sense.
So do you feel a little bit more relaxed knowing that you will eventually get there?
Yeah.
But it might take a little bit longer than you expected.
Yeah. God, yeah. That's mad.
And I would just like to clarify, I did not know anything about this.
No.
And it's the universe.
That's mad.